friends, I hope you're doing well. The first week of school was pretty good for me. I actually have today off for Labor Day, which is nice. If you can tell in my voice, I've already got some sort of like cold thing going on. Hopefully it's not like a full-blown cold because it seems kind of early for that like first cold of the year, but I guess it was going to happen eventually because I get sick in the lungs. So today's video was requested by my uncle. We were talking about YouTube, and I watch a lot of different kinds of YouTube. I watch vloggers, I watch music videos and music tutorials, I watch comedy, I watch gameplay, which has been a really recent thing for me. And so I was talking about all these different kinds of videos, and he said, okay, what would be your top 5? And so I sat down and made a list of like my favorite YouTubers because I'm subscribed to way more people than I watch regularly. I found myself kind of subscribing to people to support them even though I don't watch every video. Like, example of this is Blimey Cow. I love them. I used to watch every single video they posted. Haven't been watching every single video recently, but I still love them and support them, so I'm not going to unsubscribe. In this video, I decided to name the top 5 YouTubers who within the past year or since I found them, I watch every single video that they've made. A year ago, this list would have been really different. I didn't make that video, but if I had, let me think, in 2014, the fall, the videos I watched every day would have been Watch Us Live and stuff, the Shaytards, the Fine Bros, the Vlog Brothers, and probably Jonathan Mann too. I was still watching every single song he wrote. Jonathan Mann is really cool. I think I've mentioned him before because he writes a song every day, and he's been doing it for quite a few years. He even had a baby and got married, and he's still writing a song every day. That's just really inspirational to me. But today, as of right now, the YouTubers I watch every day, or at least every time they post, are Beckie-O / Tritch Journal. Becky is a vlogger, and she has trichotillomania, which is a disease where you pull your hair out. It's an OCD disease, and she's actually been on YouTube for like 5 or 6 years. She's been posting for a very long time. She's only like in her 20s, and she started posting I think when she was in middle school or high school. So it's been really cool watching her old videos and seeing like how she's grown up, but we also have a lot of similar interests in books. She's a Whovian, and she got me into Lush, which is like this natural beauty product company where like all their products are really good for you and the environment. They do not do animal testing, and a lot of their, like, if you buy their lotion, it supports local programs. Like, I bought one that supports local music programs. So Becky, on her main channel, Beckie-O, has lots of different videos. She has tutorials, she has baking, she has a Draw My Life, I believe. So like normal vlog type things on her Beckie-O channel. But then Tritch Journal is specifically about her trichotillomania, and so I will put a link to both of those channels in the description. She's really inspiring. A lot of her content can get really heavy really fast because she is battling depression and trichotillomania, and that's what she wants to talk about on her channel. Like, she has expressed that she does try to stay happy and positive and light and fun in her videos, but she doesn't want to be a character, you know. She wants to be who she is in her videos, so she does talk about depression and trichotillomania, and for me it's really inspiring because I started watching her when I was going through a depressive episode, and so it was just really inspiring to see her power through it and have a community that is so supporting and loving no matter what you're going through. So the next channel is Carrie Fletcher. It's way past my bedtime. I love Carrie. I just bought her book recently. Hold on, I'll get the book. Okay, so I bought this book in April as a pre-order because I was expecting it to come at my door when it came out. Well, that was UK release, and American release was like this week, and it came, and I'm so happy, and I cannot express to you like how long I've waited for this book. I love Carrie so much. Her book is called All I Know Now, and she's a writer, a vlogger, an actress, a singer, a songwriter. Like, she just does everything. She's incredibly inspiring, supportive. Some people call her like the big sister of the internet, and I like totally agree with that statement. Like, she gives advice. We tend to read the same books, so I like really take her book recommendations seriously. And she's just a really like fun person to watch. Despite being 22, I believe, she's still really into Disney and her music. You know, some people give up music when they grow up because they're like, it's a pipe dream, but like, she is a professional actress in England. She is currently playing Eponine in Les Mis in the West End, and it's just like incredible. And if I ever go to England, like for summer in the city or something, I like totally want to meet her because she's incredible. I watch every video she posts. She does this thing with her brother and her sister-in-law called Dear Carrie, and so it's kind of like the Vlog Brothers, how like I believe every Wednesday she makes a video. It's a letter, but it's in video form to her brother and sister-in-law. It says, Dear Tom and G, and she just talks about her life, and then they make videos in response, and it's really cool. It's like the Vlog Brothers, but different, because there's two girls and one guy, and just their relationships, and they're British, and I love it, so totally check her out. She does have two channels. She has one, like, that's just a vlogging channel, and then her It's Way Past My Bedtime channel has book reviews, music, vlogs, everything. The next channel that I like watch all the videos they post is the Fine Brothers. Now, the Fine Brothers, when sitting down and categorizing all the YouTubers I watch, the Fine Brothers don't really have a category because they do a lot of different things. Their main thing they do is called React, where they have kids, teens, adults, elders, and then YouTubers. And they'll show them like songs, movie trailers, YouTube videos, YouTubers to react to. And it's really cool and funny, and I've discovered different things that I never would have heard about without seeing like these people react to it. It's really cool when they have the elders react to Google Glass or the Apple Watch, because, you know, technology is progressing. They had one where the elders reacted to a 3D printer, and at first they were all like, amazed, this is the future, and then when it was revealed it takes hours to print a tiny little, you know, thing, they were like, oh, it's gotta work the kinks out. So it's really informative and really interesting. But the Fine Brothers, besides just making react content, they make spoilers videos where they take the top 50 viral videos of the internet each month and just like give you a clip of it and spoil it for you. No, I think that one's just viral. I don't think that one's spoilers, because they have another show called Spoilers where they'll take like Doctor Who and they'll just do like summarize all of Doctor Who, which is really helpful if you're a Whovian who came in at Matt Smith, because then you don't know the whole lore. But they also do animation. They did this thing called Emo Dad, which I haven't watched. They do sketch comedy, like Last Moments of Relationships. The Fine Bros have had 2 TV shows. Like, they're just incredible. They're not stopping anytime soon, and I highly recommend checking them out. So their main channel is the Fine Brothers, but then they also have just a React channel where every weekday, I believe, a show is posted. So there's like React games, kids react to food, where they have like kids eat like Brussels sprouts and like see their reaction, and they have like an advice show, and it's just really great and really interesting to see how the different generations interpret different things culturally and technology. They've done specials where it's like teens and elders, which is really interesting to see that like cross-generational interaction. The next channel that I watch every video they post is the Vlog Brothers. This is John and Hank Green. I love them. You guys all know I'm a big John Green fan. He is one of the reasons why I started this channel. But I'm also a big Hank Green fan. Nerdfighteria Census, if you haven't filled it out yet, please do. I watched the hour-long analysis of the census, and it was really cool because they can compare it to the past 2 or 3 years censuses. And just the data is really interesting. I do consider myself a nerd fighter, part of Nerdfighteria, and so it's just really cool to see like analytics of the whole community, and not just stuff you can get off of a video, but stuff that people actually have to fill out. It take me like 20 or 30 minutes to, you know, fill it out, but like it's totally worth it. And yeah, if you don't know who John and Hank Green are, John Green is an author. and he makes videos, and he's a video producer. John and Hank they do a podcast together. They made Crash Course. They made How to Adult. I'm just now getting into the Lizzie Bennett Diaries, which is a modern day interpretation of Pride and Prejudice told through vlogs, which is really different and cool and entertaining. And so they're just really great, really creative. They also founded VidCon, which is the biggest YouTube convention in the US, I believe, which I really want to go to, hopefully someday. Send me your prayers, send me your love. So they have the shared channel, the Vlog Brothers, and then each brother, there's Hank Games and Games with Hank. And I can't remember which one is actually Hank's channel and which one John took over. But there are 2 gaming channels, and then there's all, Crash Course. Like, when I was making my list of, like, channels I've subscribed to, I was like, is Crash Course its own thing? Because, like, it is, but it was founded by John and Hank, and so I think that just goes under their, like, umbrella of awesomeness. And then the final one, he's actually a Viner, and I don't do Vine, but he compiles each month's Vines on his YouTube channel, and then he also does vlogs and Q&A and challenges, and this guy is Thomas Sanders. If you have not heard of Thomas Sanders, I will allow you to pause this video and, like, go look him up. There will be a link in the description, maybe over here, depending on how I edit things. He's hilarious. I just laugh every time. I think he's got a great personality and just, like, a really good message. He's trying to spread, like, love through the internet, which a lot of people are trying to do. Like, Carrie's trying to spread hope. Beckie's trying to spread. All of these people I watch are super positive people. They're really positive communities to be a part of. There are hardly any trolls. I mean, sometimes you'll get, like, a weirdie in, like, one of Carrie's videos, but, like, as a whole, the hopefuls community, they're incredible, and they're very loving, and yeah, so I hope this has been helpful. I know I talked a lot about each channel. I was thinking about having a vlog series where I talk about YouTubers that I watch, because I do watch so many different types of YouTubers, and I love them all. Like, when picking 5, I literally was like, I just have to pick the 5 that I watch every video they make, because I do watch, like, there are daily vloggers who I watch every day, but aren't necessarily appealing to everybody, because not everybody loves vloggers, and there are music channels that I love, but not everybody is into music. So I was thinking, maybe I could do, like, my favorite music YouTubers, or my favorite daily vloggers, or my favorite gameplay, because I don't really play video games, but being a part of MatPat and Markiplier's communities has just made me feel, like, in the know. And first of all, MatPat's videos are, like, incredibly interesting and, like, debunking the myths of, like, video game lore. And then Markiplier, I just love who he is as a person. I also love MatPat. I think MatPat is an incredible human being. But Markiplier, I love him. You guys need to, there's so much to say. Okay, one last recommendation. I don't know how you guys feel about podcasts, but I, this summer, got really into Rhett and Link's podcast, Ear Biscuits. And Ear Biscuits is a podcast where they interview YouTubers, but these interviews are like an hour long, and it goes, like, really in depth into, like, their past and who they are as a person and why they make videos, and I love it. It's introducing me to all these new YouTubers, but then also YouTubers I watch, getting to learn more about them, because, like, some people's content, it's not necessarily about them. Like with the Fine Brothers, they're not vloggers, their videos are all about other people's opinions. And so to hear this Ear Biscuit about where did Ben and Ravi come from, and why do they make videos, and do they sleep, like, that was really cool to listen to. And Rhett and Link are great hosts. I do watch Good Mythical Morning, not on the daily, but yeah, this video is super long, and I gotta chop it up and put annotations and links, and I'm really glad you guys watched it. I hope you enjoy. Let me know in the comments down below YouTuber suggestions. I'm subscribed to 200 channels, so I might know who you're talking about down below. But if there's any YouTubers who are like your favorites who I didn't mention, let me know in the comments. I do love the Shaytards. I don't watch them on the daily anymore, just because once they moved away from LA and moved on to their ranch in Ohio or Idaho, I just didn't really relate. And I did watch their VidCon series and I loved it. And I do like the podcast when the kids go to sleep. But it was one of those things where with daily vloggers, sometimes you do have to watch every day. If you miss a day, you have to watch the day you missed. And so I just stopped watching them on the daily, and I'm kind of worried about if I just hop in there and try to watch again, it won't make sense, even though I know they will. And they do have a supportive community. I love seeing a family on YouTube that's not edited for drama. So I might start watching the Shaytards again. If it wasn't for the Shaytards, I wouldn't have met Katie. I know you're watching. Love you, Katie. I do watch all your videos too. But I think I'm going to put you on the vlogger list, so I hope I didn't hurt your feelings by not putting you on this list. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching. I think I might also do a book haul. Okay, I need to stop talking. But I might do a book haul and a book review because I haven't finished this yet, but it's incredible. I love Carrie. She is just, she's amazing. So, alright. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.